I was pregnant with Gabi. She was my 5th after 4 boys. I had a feeling throughout the pregnancy that something was up. After I gave birth, Dr. Brandon came and said, we are concerned about Down syndrome. So when she was a baby, she couldn't hold her head up. Her neck was, she was like this for about the first year. The muscles in her neck weren't strong enough. So all her baby pictures were like this. When people would see her in the baby carriage or at the store, they kind of stare. It hits you at those moments, like, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. Then it's like those moments that you like run into a brick wall, like, oh yeah, she's got special needs. People weren't very accepting, or they just were afraid. I don't know what. There might have been 1 or 2 people along the way that kind of reached out and pulled her into their group, but for the most part, no. I had 4 other kids, so I know that there's birthday party invitations and there's play dates and there's all this, and with Gabi there was nothing. It was like nobody. There was no invitations, nothing. And it was like that for most of her school life. I think the hardest thing is that you have to be a tiger. You have to fight for school, for what class you want them in, for sports, if you want them to play, even the job thing. That's why we started Gabi's. No one was hiring her. So that's the hardest thing, is just not being accepted by society. I feel like a lot of people can learn that, just love people, just be loving. People get so happy when they see Gabi. She hugs everybody. People, they just have the straightest look on their face. When she gives them the hug, they're beaming. It's just like pure love. So just, be kind, be loving. That's what you can learn from. Most kids with Down syndrome are like that. They're just lovable. I admire her personality. She's just a go-for-it kind of girl. She does Special Olympic skiing. She learned how to ski in 1 day. She looked at me and she goes, how come you're not skiing with me? And I said, Gab, I didn't ski in 20 years. And she goes, you need to face your fears. I said, you know what? You were right. I went in there and rented skis. Now we ski together. She's just, that's who she is. She's just, let's do it. No fear, no fear. So since Gabi was a little, she always wanted her own restaurant. She's been talking about it. She's a little kid. When people would send her money for Christmas or birthday, they would write, for your restaurant. And she'd put them right in the bank. So she's always wanted a restaurant. So fast forward to 18 years old, she's out there looking for a job, and it's not happening. Just rejection. So I took her down to Wilmington to a coffee shop that employs people with disabilities, and I said, what do you think about this place? I said, I think you can do a coffee shop and employ your friends. And she said, yeah, let's do it. We came back from that coffee shop in Wilmington, and we went to a local roaster, Larry's Coffee, and said, we want to start a coffee shop, and we would like our own coffee. We would like our own blend. And Larry said, okay, let's do it. She's an entrepreneur. I love it. Let's do it. So he made a special blend of Guatemalan and Sumatra for Gabi. He put Gabi's label on it, and it's a for a cause blend because we're a nonprofit. So they do all the packaging for the beans and the grounds, but the K-Cups, they give it to us in a box where they're not labeled, and the boxes are not labeled. They're just flat, and they give us the labels so that we take it to classrooms that have kids with special needs, and they label them. Millbrook High School is doing it for us now. So we'll bring them 400 K-Cups, and they will label them in like 2 days. They'll label the cup and the box and give it back to us. So we do deliveries most weeks. We'll deliver to businesses, like Crabtree Valley Dental gets 100 K-Cups every 2 weeks. A couple other businesses get, big bags of bean, we'll deliver. Or individuals, if you order 1 bag of coffee, if you're in the Raleigh area, she'll deliver it to you, and they're happy to meet her and give her a hug. Or we've got customers in Greensboro. A restaurant up there has our coffee, Ches Janez. So we'll drive up to Greensboro and deliver coffee. So we'll go anywhere. I'm hoping that Gabi's catches on, and that a lot of people want to have a Gabi's and in their neighborhood, and we'd be happy to help them do that. As many as possible. The more people we can employ with special needs, the better.